Hey everybody, it's Leah Ruppel from Straight Up Coaching, and this is another episode of Mind Movies. Today I want to talk about when shift happens when we use the words should and must. Now, I posted today on Facebook that we got to stop shoulding all over ourselves and use the word interchangeably with must. Stick that word in there whenever you make a sentence or you catch yourself saying, I should really go to the gym. I should probably not have another glass of wine. I should probably eat a healthy breakfast. I should probably not sit in line for half an hour at Tim Hortons before I go to work. You know, there's so many things in your day. I bet you say should at least once in a day. And what I wanted to suggest was, if you picked one thing that you recently said should do, and you decided to put that into a sentence and say must, I'd even go as far to tell you to write down that sentence. It is so powerful what it does to your brain and how it transfers to action when you use the right words. It's really behind most of the things that I teach people now, is to get the right mindset. Because if you don't have the mindset, despite the fact that I might be very inspiring or motivating in order to you to go do something, I've done this for 30 years. It's all I ever hear. Oh, you're so motivated, you're so inspiring. And you know what? It means nothing, because if I meet a client who hasn't decided that the end result or their outcome is important enough, they don't truly have the inspiration inside of them. They're still doing the should. And I'm not a magician, as much as I'd love to be. I cannot instill that in somebody, but I have the strategies and tools that work very effectively at getting transformational results that last for people. That is really why I've been doing this for so long. I took my brick and mortar business of really just dealing with the outside of people's bodies for such a long time, because people would show up at the gym and say, I should really work out. I should really go to the gym 3 times a week. I should hire a trainer, and so on and so forth. And so people did. And they went through the steps, did everything that they were supposed to do. And why do people fall off the wagon? Why do they have New Year's resolutions every year? Because they didn't stick to it. And why didn't they stick to it? Because they didn't have the right mindset wrapped around it. They probably were shoulding all over themselves instead of writing down a sentence that I must change this because. I will change this because. And you have to know the why. So it's not all about talk. Stop talking about it. I want to see some action. I want to see people doing something. And it doesn't matter if it's a small step. It is still a celebratory moment when you've decided to take one action step towards a goal that you have always been saying should to, but now you're going to decide to say, I will, I must, and there is no other way out. Now, there is no reason to start in January. I'm not a big supporter of resolutions. I'd like to see people start in July. And so now, being in November is a really great time for you to get a head start and give yourself the confidence that you can make those must statements before we go into the holiday season. So I'd like you to try this for today. I want you to write down in the comments below, only if you're serious and only if you're committed to making change in your life, I want you to write down below your must statement. And if you'd like to frame it as I will, that's okay too. Add it in. Love to see the comments. I will report back. And thank you for participating in Mind Movies. Thanks for your support. We'll talk to you next time. It's Leah on Straight Up Coaching.